Hey, and welcome back to Tough Beer. So, today, as we have discussed in a previous video, I have brought the manual and the functioning of our new Crossbeat Spectra Max smartwatch. In this video, we are going to talk about the pros and cons of the Spectra Max watch. So, let's get into the video. First, we will talk about the qualities of Spectra Max Crossbeat watch. So let's get into the video. The smartwatch has 1.81 inches SD touch display with AMOLED display, the features are: it has an always on mode display, which allows the watch to remain on while it is still being closed. Just we have seen here this watch is closed, so we will now enable the always on display. We have two options here, digital clock and analog clock. First we will take the digital clock mode. This is the always on mode property of this watch. The second thing about this watch is that it has a very smooth display of it. Like you see how am I doing this very smoothly. The third quality of the thing is that I like the most is that the rotating crown of the watch, which enables us to change the wallpapers, slide up and down from the page and scroll the voice. The next thing which I like the most about the watch is that the rotating crown of the watch, which enables us to change the wallpapers of the watch and scroll up and down in the menu of the watch. Like this, it is oddly satisfying. Honeycomb is the most famous thing about the watches, and we can change the size and the shape of the honeycomb pattern. The last thing which I like the most about the watch is that we have a calculator in this, and you can get top marks from the maths exam you are failing about. Honeycomb is the most famous thing about the watches, and we can change the size and the shape of the honeycomb pattern. The last thing which I like the most about the watch is that we have a calculator in this, and you can get top marks from the maths exam you are failing about. So let's get into the losses at last we are having the losses of this watch. Not we have to call it a loss, just a bad thing about this watch. There is, you can see, a feature called AI voice. It does not work because it's not connected, of course, but when it's connected, it gives us a blink voice, which gives us 5 seconds to convey our expression, what we want to do with that thing. And in 5 seconds, it could not hear clearly about our voice. So it is a bad thing about this watch. The next thing, its battery discharges very quickly, so we don't have the time to use it at all. If you put it over this battery, over the 50% of the brightness, see how the battery just decrease. So that's all about the review of the Spectra Max wonderful watch. Anyway, it's worth buying it. So thank you for watching the video, and make sure you hit that subscribe button and like button.